G'day guys, and welcome to Coffee and Cars from Tonsley again. And I'll give you a wave in the shade, or my shadow. As you can see, another huge roll-up, plenty of motorcycles, and yeah, some VLs, some very nice looking vehicles here today. Interesting old Volkswagen down here. Got a bit of a interesting thing under the bonnet.
We fucked behind Eben and Jack and all that.
So as you can see, there's Fords and Mustangs, a little bug-eyed Mazda, a Lotus, and lots of still rolling in.
Yeah? What is that? For me?
Yes, beautiful old Lancia. Very nice red. Some nice wheels as well. This is Lancia. What a very nice looking little Italian car. Very nice VN SS. Absolutely gorgeous this. Popping in the sun. V8 5-litre fuel injected by none other than Holden. But that thing is absolutely smick. Love it. As a 4-wheel drive, just did his turbo. But yeah, that thing is absolutely gorgeous. Love it. If I can get back far enough. And of course we've got a, I think it's a VP, I'm not sure, I'll have to look in the front. Commodore wagon. Don't see too many wagons these days, but still nice to see one or two. As still more cars are rolling in. Here's a bit of a rarity. The Holden Calibra. 16 valve Holden Calibra. I don't know how popular they were, but yeah, nice to see one or two still kicking around. Not a bad looking car. Got a bit of that Italian look, hasn't it? Here's something that's caught my eye. A beautiful old Valiant Regal hardtop. Beautiful. Can't beat the old Regals. Valiant, 160 horsepower. That thing is gorgeous. And of course it's sort of come home to where it was made as well, which is even cooler. Next to this stunning HDT Group A SS in a very nice blue. Another car popping in the sun today. So as you can see, there's quite a collection and roll-up. And there's a little green MG that's caught my eye down here as well. Next to a big Jag. That's not a bad looking vehicle. Very nice. MGT. And you can have a bit of a look. It's got a nice interior on him as well. Next to this Jaguar So the British are sticking together, as they say. And a little Ford Escort. Cool little car. BMW. Of course, a lot of modern stuff as well. Nissan Skyline wagon. I think I know somebody who bought one of those one time. And how's that red?
Let's show one of these.
And I think we've seen this once or twice, the Mitsubishi GSR 2.6. Not made at Tonsley. But I think it's nice to see from the 80s. A familiar sight, the Valiant Regal. And a beautiful SLE VH Commodore. How cool is that? And he's just waiting while he backs himself in. That thing is gorgeous though. I do like that. So a great roll up again at this event with a great mixture of different cars, including a very yellow Nissan Z over there, and still they roll in. So we'll keep wandering and try and not get run over. Very big Chev. I'd need 2 step ladders to clean the roof on that one. And of course an old Holden panel van. FE, I think. If I move around the other side and shoot the car and not the people. Photograph them, I mean. The thing is very, very old school and cool. And then of course we've got the all-important Holden sin bin or panel van. All the rage back in the day. Very popular. With his little Holden badge, or big Holden badge. And he says, please look and admire, but don't touch him. So we will. But that thing is gorgeous. Do like the green on that. And of course it says Sandman on the back. And he's got the little fridge. Rocking the Sandman fridge. And the obligatory surfboard. But that thing is cool. And here's a very nice Morris 1000. Sort of got some interesting white wheels on it as well. But yeah, the old Morris 1000, eh? Who remembers those? Sort of remember having a ride in one of these when I was a very small child, and I was fascinated by the clock face speedometer. But that thing is very, very nice. And as we sneak up on a couple of nice VLs, a few extra bits. But these things are very, very cool. Both of them. turbos. There's a blue and a red one. Take your pick. And the old Gemini wagon, or panel van, whatever you want to call it. That's very nice to see. It's got some nice gold rims on that. Automatic.
Cooler turbo, injectors, fuel pump, and the thing's making
And of course we've seen this Torrey a few times, which is always cool to see an SLR 5000. Very, very nice.
He has a new rally car.
Always like the LH and the LX Torreys. And another one of my faves, the 350 GTS HQ. With a bit of a different gear action going on in there. But that thing is very, very cool indeed. Well, I don't know how much of this, but yeah, there's always got to be one these days. Always got to be one. An AU Falcon. Next to a Sigma. Another one that's returned home. Bad sort of a car. But nice to see a few still roaming around the place. And of course another car that's returned home.
Like this today.
And another bit of a rarity. A Sunbeam. Alpine. By the Humber, Hillman, Singer, Roots, Sunbeam, Comma, all the rest of them. But how cool is that? Very original looking Sunbeam. Nice to see it here. Something a little bit different. Certainly don't know what you're going to see here at Coffee and Cars at Tonsley, including this Lancer, Mitsubishi style from the 1970s. One of the first model Lancers that they were bringing in here. It's a GL, so basic spec, but that thing is very nice indeed. Always like these old Lancers, I think the best in lots of ways. Got some very, very cool things. Of course they're a hatchback. I think they were mostly two-door, or yeah, I don't think there was a four-door. I think they were mostly two-door ones, but very interesting thing that they got a like a air vent, but the back of it is filled with glass, so it's almost like a blind in a way to let more light into the back. This is very cool, but it has got Chrysler on it, even though it wasn't made by Chrysler. The car that got Britain moving. I sort of still think they're sort of cool to look at in a way, and he's got his little Morris badge right at the front. And another Commodore wagon sporting some gold Simmons. Not bad, not bad. Some very low profile tyres on him too. Very, very low. But not bad. Anybody want a thunderstorm? Holden Thunder SS. Very nice blue. Gotta love the old Holden Thunder utes, hey. I suppose you can call them old now, since we don't make them anymore, and these are knocking on a few years. But yeah, that's cool, especially with the Thunder. And if you remember the Thunder ad, where it was kicking up a thunderstorm, well, they're the utes that were doing it. Came across this Lancer. I think it's the model before my sister's car. So, but she'd probably appreciate it. I think it's about the same colour. Yeah, it is the model before hers. And it's got a slightly bigger wing on it than hers. So, yeah, maybe we have to get one for you. Get an aftermarket one. But that thing's got a lot more height in it than what hers has got, which is hers is factory standard. But nevertheless, I don't mind that colour, and I don't mind that car. Bit of a rough looking, but still pretty cool. The old Nissan 300 ZXs, hey? With the little glass wing roof on the top. But it's got some nice wheels on it anyway. With the Nissan Datsun Z. And of course he's got poppy up headlights as well. Sort of the car of the era, weren't they? And of course another Ford, another AU, an XRA. Look, I don't know if I should say it, but I didn't like the front clips on those. Bit of a rare sight. Ford XM 1964 panel van. But that thing looks very nice. Very low, but still very nice too, to see something from the 1960s. Here's one I've seen at Coffee and Cars, the Jetson Interceptor. How cool is that? And I better move out the way because I'll get run over by a Ford LTD. Big Ford. Got some nice wheels going on in there too. Well, in all the years that I worked at this place, I've never seen this site. Just outside the basement, or what was the large press shop. A Chev and an Impala parked out there. Never seen that. Only saw Magnas and 380s and those things. But how's the size on this Impala SS? Beautiful car. What's it say down here? 396 turbojet. That thing is so cool. Very, very cool indeed. I think I know one or two that might like this. But yeah, what a massive, massive, massive car this is. And beautiful. And here we have a beautiful 1950s FJ Holden, the second Holden that was made after the FX. Beautifully restored and maintained, with his beautiful big hubcaps with the Holden emblem on it, or more affectionately known as the Humpies, these weren't they? But that thing is gorgeous. Holden special. So once again, guys, I say thank you very much for joining me at Coffee and Cars at Tonsley. Hope you'll have enjoyed this episode, and thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you all in the next one, hopefully very soon. Cheers for now, guys. Thanks for watching.